Hi, everybody. Let me turn this. Hold on a second. Okay, I think you guys can see me. All right. So, how are you? This is not working. All right, I think this is gonna work. Okay. Hold on, let me just fix my light. I'll be right back. Hang on. There we go. Should be better. Okay, perfect. All right. Hi, everybody. As you can see, I am in my messy eBay room right now. And yeah, I actually have well, this is my inventory right now, but I actually have it a lot more organized normally. Right now, I am going to go through a haul video, and I don't have everything here because I do wash many of my items. So most of the jeans and stuff are in the washer. So I'm just gonna go through. Yesterday I went to Savers, which here it's called Unique. I spent $650. I got 106 items. So it ended up being about $6 per item for my resale store and for my resale mystery boxes. I have a pile here. I'll just briefly, so for the mystery boxes, an example would be I have a Lily Pulitzer sweater. I have exclusively Misouk cardigan. I have a pair of True Religion jeans, Anthropology top, Pilcrow and the Letterpress pants, Current Elliott pants. That's a logo Lori Goldstein top, a Madewell top, a bunch of jeans that are like J Brand and Citizens of Humanity, those kind. There's Altered State, there's Shoshana, there's J. Crew dress pants, which they sell very well on eBay, Theory pants, and there's a pair of Mother jeans in there. So that is what is an example of what goes into my reseller boxes. And these items, right now you can buy my reseller boxes on my website at bexabosslady.com/shop, or you can go onto Poshmark. I am Boss Lady Resale on Poshmark and purchase one on there. So I'm really excited. I've been getting lots and lots of 5-star reviews. People are really enjoying them, making money with them, and I'm having repeat buyers. So that's pretty fun. But I also have started reselling clothes, but not just shoes, but clothes on eBay and Poshmark. So what I have found is I really like selling shoes, and I'm going to show you an example of the shoes that I bought yesterday. A lot of the $650 were the shoes, and I'll show you the prices of what I spend on shoes. And like how I fix them up. And I have another video on here that's all about shoes. What I do with them, tips and all that stuff. So you can find that on my channel. And then I have this whole pile here we're going to go through. But here's what's happening. We have one. My dog just had a broken leg. So our surgery for that is $4,000. So I am trying to really ramp up my store on eBay and Poshmark with some clothing that I know is going to sell, some shoes, and some other items, just so I can have more income coming in for the next couple months to supplement that big cost we have for his surgery. We pick him up today. He had surgery this morning. So we're really hoping that now we're on the mend, and we have a few weeks that we have to just let him relax, let him chill, and let that bone heal. So he's got a metal plate in his leg. It's kind of a bummer, but life goes on. We got him a surgery, and we can just be positive that he's gonna heal. Hi, Wade. Yeah, children and dogs, man, they're so expensive. So the first thing I want to talk about is what sold on Poshmark and eBay this week. It's interesting because the more that I'm adding new items onto Poshmark, the more that I'm selling. So I am starting to believe more and more that brand new listings is the key to having more sales on Poshmark, not sharing a ton. Because I've been sharing, but I've also been sharing other people a lot, and I've been listing new items, and my sales are up. So for instance, this is just from August 19th to today, which is the 24th, right? So 5 days. I had 20 Poshmark sales for a total sales of $662. That does not include reseller boxes. So these are individual or bundled items that sold on Poshmark, right? So that's 20 items, $662 for an average sale price of $33.10. Now, most of those were shoes, and they're all relatively nice brand shoes. I typically pick up shoes that are clean, shoes that don't have any issues. And if they do, I might try to fix them up. But there are some brands that people will buy whether or not they have issues. So on eBay, I sold a faux leather jacket from Express. I sold my last Ireland Starbucks mug that I got in Ireland. I sold several pairs of men's shoes. Men's shoes for me sell more on eBay than they do on Poshmark. But I only sold 9 items this week. So I sold 9 items on eBay, 20 on Poshmark, and my average sale price on eBay was $35.67 with a total sales of 321. So my sales were half on eBay than they were on Poshmark for the exact same period. Now, I will say that since I dropped my eBay store from the middle level, which was not the anchor store, the premium store, down to the basic store, my sales have dropped a lot. And then now that I'm listing at 30-day listing periods, so I can take advantage of the 14-day sales, that also is different. I used to relist everything 7 to 10 days, and now it's 30 days. So I'm trying to still play around with that. I've played around with free shipping, best offer, no free shipping. The only thing I haven't played around with is same day shipping and returns. I won't do returns no matter what. So it's just interesting to see what has sold this week on Poshmark. I was going to pull it up here so I can show you. I can tell you what sold here. Okay, so I had a pair of Zara shoes sell, Salvatore Ferragamo shoes, a pair of Tom's boots, a little jacket of mine that was a pink tartan. I purchased it at Saks Fifth Avenue. It was mine. An Anthropologie skirt, a beaded Parker shirt, which that brought down my average because some of the beads were falling off. Now, again, someone still purchased it, but if that would have had all the beads on it and in really good condition, then it probably would have sold for $30 or $40. But I still made like a $4 profit on it, so that's okay. Some Roxy swim surf pants that I purchased when we were at the lake and I never wore. Miss Me jeans, my favorite, Dance Goes. Karen Millen shoes, Nine West shoes, Muckluck shoes, Jack Rogers shoes, Timberland shoes, Vince Camuto shoes, and the two more, Express jacket, an Anthropologie dress, and a Millie dress. And the Millie dress had no size on it, and it still sold on Poshmark. So on eBay then, I don't know, does this help you to actually know what I sold in this specific fashion? People are always asking me like to do a haul before I ship, but I really try to ship quickly. And so if I have to gather everything, do a video about what sold, then ship it, it really slows me down. Okay, on eBay, I sold an Adidas track jacket that I bought on Poshmark and it did not fit me. A pair of Tory Burch shoes, a pair of Allegria shoes, a Nordstrom rack dress, a pair of J. Crew shoes, a White House Black Market sweater, vintage Stuart Weitzman, like 80s shoes. They're amazing. Pair of Sebago boots, the Starbucks mug, Cole Haan shoes and a Lily Pulitzer skirt that did have blemishes and stains on it, and it still sold for $25. So that is what sold this week on Poshmark and eBay. I'm really happy with my business model right now. I'm happy with the rate that things are selling through, that shoes are selling through, and what price they're selling for. So speaking of shoes, I'm just going to go ahead and start on the haul with the shoes. Any questions you have, you can always ask them in the chat. If you're watching this post live, you just put them in the comments. I try to answer everybody about once a week. So if I don't get right back to you, don't fret. Okay, here we go. These are Lamb, which is Gwen Stefani's brand, black wedge heels. And I really like the wedge when they kind of come in. I think this is super, super sexy, if you can see how this is. Instead of the wedge coming straight down, it angles in, and it's a pretty flattering style of shoe. These are Stuart Weitzman, like waffle basket woven leather on the sides. And the bottoms are pretty cool. They have Stuart Weitzman spelled out on the bottom of them. I don't always have a ton of luck with Stuart Weitzman. I don't know why. Their shoes are expensive and they're really well made and they're very comfortable. But these were different and unique, and I thought, what the heck? I'd try them out. These were $8.99. So everything I got today was 25% off of the price that's on the shoes. These are ASOS, super high. I mean, these are like, I'm pretty sure you could kill like, I don't know. I think that like 8, these have to be like 7 inches. I don't know where my measuring tape is, but these are gigantic. So, but they're platform ASOS, and they've barely been worn. And these were $7.49 with 25% off. I have these gorgeous sequin Topshop heels. They're really sparkly. And they're just glitter. They're not rhinestones or anything, but they've obviously been sitting in someone's closet. They need a good cleaning. But these were $7.49. You can just see these guys here. And I loved these. These boots are amazing. So these are Donald Pliner, and I can't believe they just they look like witch boots, but they're satin. They're like satin lace-up boots. So these are the kind of boots that you can use fun keywords with to draw more buyers. So, you know, some keywords that I might use with this, especially we're coming up on Halloween, right? So these are like goth, witchy, Halloween costumey boots, and they were only $5.50 plus 25% off. So they're just really great. They're a size 8, but what I love is you don't have to lace them up every time you put them on because they are zippers. So you just zip them up on the sides. But I mean, the satin is in really great condition. I will probably stuff these with plastic bags before I take photos of them, just to make sure that they are standing upright and they look nice. Now, Cole Haan shoes are not necessarily a fast seller, but these actually still have the tag on them that they were originally $129 from Nordstrom Rack, it looks like. And they're an 8B. They have the Nike Air insole, which are super comfortable. I typically get $40 to $50 for these Cole Haan shoes, leather or the patent leather if they're in really good condition. So I paid $13.99 for these with 25% off, so about $9. And so, you know, I should be able to make $25 on them, which is typically what I try to make per shoe. This is a brand, I've told you before, I still am learning brands. I did not know that these Keen things were a thing. Keen, people are keen on Keen, I guess. So these are $9.99 and they were 25% off, but they're in decent shape. I don't know. The heels aren't very worn. They're not very worn, so. Okay. And then it's boot season, right? So I don't normally buy INC from Macy's. INC is a Macy's brand, But these boots were really, these are fly ass boots. And these definitely, someone will love these. These are a size, I don't know, I got to dig through the boots to find the size. They look like they're a size 8 or 9. But I just love these. So I think these are probably a 5.5-inch heel with a 1-inch platform or so. And then these guys, these are like motorcycle boots, and they are Ms. Moose, and they are super dusty, so I'll definitely clean these off. But this motorcycle moto style boots are popular. People love wearing them, having them. I paid way too much for these boots, but they're so cool. I had to get them. These are Zara basic, like duck boots, rain boots, and the top is like canvas, and then the bottom is the green, like, you know, the rubber style. But I just thought this is such a preppy, like equestrian style shoe that you don't normally see in the rubber boots. So I just really like the style of these. They're size 36 in Zara, which is probably a 5.5. One of my favorite shoes I got are these boots. These are Tony Lama cowboy boots, and they're a size 6, which is not my size, but they look like a peacock feather, kind of, or like some kind of a like a thistle, or there's some kind of print on them. But the stitching on these Tony Lama boots are just immaculate. So don't pass these guys up. Tony Lamas are great cowboy boots, Western boots to have. All right, I got brand new Converse with neon in the middle, no time to lace. These are the slip-on collection, so you don't have to lace them up. They still have the tags on them. Paid about $10 for these. Now, these shoes I had as personal shoes, but they were espadrilles. So these are actually the tennis shoe version of the espadrilles, but they're real sparkly, and they have black, like a gray sparkle on them. And these are a size 6. They're all smalls today. This brand is MNG, which I think it's sold. I don't know where it's sold. I went to look it up. But they're those like leather bow slip-ons. I didn't pay too much for them, so I was willing to take a chance, because these are a style of shoe you could merchandise well with your photos and then still get a decent price for them. Okay, I got 2 more pairs of shoes. These are Boutique 9 ankle booties. I need to clean these up. The leather just needs polish on these guys, but they are a size. I don't know. I hate when I'm on these things and I try to look for sizes and they're never on here. So now I got to figure it out. Looks like a 7, 7.5, but I'll definitely have to figure it out by the time I list it. And the last thing are these Donald Pliner wedges. And they have like a multicolor croc print around them. The accents and stuff. And then there's a silver accent on the back heel. And these are 31. Oh, I gotta look these up too. These are a bigger 9.5. These are a 9.5. So these wedges are a 9.5. I just love how it's iridescent, right? Okay, so those are the shoes that I got yesterday in my big haul. And now I'm just gonna kind of go through this pile here. I really spent some time organizing everything, but there's 3 things that I bought that I honestly, I have no idea. I haven't even looked up these brands, but sometimes I take chances on items that I pick up just because the tag looks nice, or it's made in Italy, or that kind of stuff. So this is, it's called Elisabetta collection, and it's made in Italy. It's a wool cardigan with ruffles, but it's so pretty. And again, this is another one that even if the brand turns out to be a nothing brand, I can still make this look really cute on my mannequin and probably sell it on Poshmark. This is another jacket. This is the Izat, New York. And it's a beautiful jacket, like a trench with pockets. These pockets. And the sleeves are lined. And I really wish this was my size, but I think it's too small. But the inside you can see, so one thing when you look at coats, if you want to look on the inside, see how it has like this really nice piping and stitching, and it looks just as nice on the inside as it does on the outside. That's kind of a clue that it's a nicer brand. It just has like a polyester lining, or like the stitching doesn't look very good. I mean, this stitching on this is impeccable, so you can tell that this is a well-made jacket. So I figured for $5 or $6, I would, take a chance on that. And then finally, this is another jacket that I got called DDD collection, and I haven't looked it up, but it's a satin with pleated ruffles along the side, and then the back is just a plain. So it looks satin, but it's viscose, cotton, and lycra. So I got to look that brand up too. I know. Welcome to all of you new people. I think I go. Whenever I do these and I have that light shining on me, I have so many hot flashes. I just sweat like crazy. Not that you guys want to know that, but listen, when I do these videos, what you see is what you get. If you watch my other videos, those are one trick pony videos. I hardly ever edit them, and if I do, I just trim the edges. So what you see with me is what you get, and all the nose itching and the ums and the and the maybes and the so cutes. It's just me, guys. It's just me. If you're enjoying hanging out with us, me and everyone else, all of you guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go through the clothes. So I don't normally pick up BCBG unless it's a really cute style or it's new. So this is a new with tags blazer from BCBG. And it's got the, where it's shorter and then it goes it's almost like a cascade or a waterfall front, and it's an open blazer, but I just really love this color. Plus it has the original tag on it, so I can find the style. One thing I will tell you about clothes is it's important to see if you can find the style of it, because there's a lot of people that, there's somebody who might have the suit pants to this coat and is specifically looking for this jacket in this color to match their suit pants. And so the more information you can give people about the actual details of the item, the more likely you are that the right buyer is going to come along and find your item. All right, I have another J. Crew velvety blazer. And this one also is new, but it has the ruffles on the back. It's a size 12, so it's my size, and it's J. Crew. It's like a gray blazer. I'm gonna scoop back so you guys can see. This is a Theory crop jacket. So a Theory, it's just like a little cover jacket with large buttons. And the back is just got like a couple pleats in it, so it makes it a looser style fitting jacket. This blazer is another J. Crew stretch blazer, a more traditional blazer. And it's navy blue. So again, this is another an example of being able to put the J. Crew 1035 by stretch in here. And if you don't know this, J. Crew on their tags, on the inside of their tags, have style numbers and the season. So you can search J. Crew blazer B3231 and you will find this blazer. The other thing that's important with, well, not important, but it will make your J. Crew items worth a little bit more, is if it has this Tolengio 1900 fabric made in Italy, because this is a high quality fabric. So this is really an expensive blazer retail, and it will hold up and it's in great condition. So it's a more traditional blazer. I don't normally pick up Lori logo Goldstein, but these are a different style than just like the plain colors. If I pick it up, I like the bright colors, the soft fabrics. This is just a tie-dyed one, and it's got like a little ruching of ribbon on the bottom. And this is a size medium. I really think someone just got rid of their whole collection of this because there was a bunch. This is Lori, same thing, but it's like a green leopard print, and it's longer in the back than in the front. This is like a sweatshirt. It's not her typical like stretch knit. This is like a really soft sweatshirt material, and this is a medium as well. So if you know anything about her stuff, they tend to run large. So normally I would probably run a large in this, but I tend to wear a medium. This is another one I've never seen before. It's different. It's like a tunic, and it has sequins on it. So you can wear these with those Topshop shoes I showed you earlier. Right? This is a large. Oh no, that's a medium. So like I said, I think everything's a medium. All right, these are, okay, if these were not a flare, I would buy these. So many of you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I had a hysterectomy and I've had several surgeries in my stomach. So for me, jeans are very hard. I love wearing jeans. I'm a jeanaholic, but I really have a hard time with the rise on the jeans because the fabric will rub on my scar, especially the large one I have on my belly button. Well, these are like stretch waist free people jeans. And I don't know, it doesn't say maternity on them, but they look like something I would really enjoy wearing. I'm actually going to see if I can find, now that I know they make these, I might, if you have any of these, email me at bossladyresell@gmail.com because but I'm too short and I don't want this giant bell bottom flare. So if you have a pair of these or something like these in a size 31, let me know. But I got these. These are Free People jeans. This is the Banana Republic Heritage Collection. So it's a really beautiful shirt, and it's got this neckline with the beading and the grommets on it, and then it has pleating, and it's got the buttons halfway down. So this is really great for, a work event or something that, you could wear it under a suit, tucked in to a skirt, anything really. These are J. Crew dress pants that are Campbell, and the unique thing about them is they have leather, like a tuxedo. They have a leather accent down the side. So I'm excited to look these up. But again, on the inside of these pants, it says the style. I don't know if you can see that, but it says the style and the season and the year on them. So these are like an ankle crop pant. They're wool. They're really nice. I love getting cachet stuff if it's a unique item. So since Cachet went out of business, oh, I'm sorry, these are Bloomingdale's, but they're the same thing. They look like they're something from Cachet. These are a 10 petite. I keep them. They might be my size. But it's really cute. They have like a beading and a stitching on the side, like an accent. And then they're wide leg. These are a petite. Hey. And they have a little bit of a mark on them. So I'm going to try them on, and if I can fit in them, I might keep them. If not, I'll sell them with noting that there's a mark on them. These are Beta brand. These are super popular with people. They're basically yoga dress pants, and I don't know why that Savers had a bunch of them, but I bought them because they have a good resale, and they're brand new with tags. So I got a couple pair of these brand new with tags in different styles. They have, like these are boot cut, but they look like office pants, but they're actually yoga pants. It's just, I don't think they have pockets though, so that's kind of a bummer. Okay, another pair of new with tags that I found. Okay, this might be an awesome find. I just don't know this brand. So these shoes have a retail tag of them on $585, and I paid $5 for them. And the brand is called Lover. I've never heard of this brand, Lover. Obviously, these need steamed, but they are dress pants, and I need to look up this Lover brand. They're a size US 6, made in Australia. So so I definitely need to look these up because this could be a really great find that could be a very good payoff for this this haul. These are brand new silver jeans that are from Stitch Fix that have the tags still on them. So these are new with tags silver jeans. And they're stretch, but they're the Elise slim boot cut jeans. This French Connection blazer, new with tags. Again, navy blue. These are Burberry dress pants. So Burberry, I need to just make sure these are women's or men's. I need to do some investigation. But these are Burberry. I think they're high waist women's Burberry dress pants because the inseam's pretty short, but they have a wide leg. Okay, another Lori logo. This one is more of the stretchy knit of hers, and it has the pockets in the front. I've actually sold this style a couple times. This one's in really good shape, and I actually love the color. It's like a gray-green color, and they're very comfortable. This Ann Taylor blouse has one of those pussy bows. A pussy bow is the like a big scarf bow that comes around and ties at the neck. And so this blouse has the V-neck, and then it has this large like pussy bow here for the front. So people like that style. If you put that in your shirt, if you have a shirt that has this and you put pussy bow in there, there's a lot of people that are like looking for that. I actually sold a Givenchy vintage pussy bow blouse, and I'm really regretting it. I wish I would have kept it. All right, we have an Ann Taylor Loft rhinestone and beaded sweatshirt, and the colors on that are purple and black. This is a medium. Oh no, it's a large. Ooh, I might keep that. I like that. All right. I've got DL 1961 4-way stretch 360. These are Milano boot cut jeans, and they're in great shape. They're like brand new. I have DL 61 pink jeans that are Tony high-rise crop. I really wish these were my size because I love wearing bright colored pants like this. I'm interested in looking these up. These are cabby linen pants. They're wide leg linen pants, and they have some cute like X stitching around the side. They're cargo-ish, but they don't have like cargo pockets. They're very thick linen, and they're a size 4. But I just really like the way that the pockets are with that double X stitching down the side. So this is another thing. Some of you may already know this. I was looking. Oh, it's not this one. Hold on. This is Urban Outfitters. This is a Skies Are Blue cardigan with like knit arms. And this just needs washed, but I'm going to wash this separately just so I can make sure it stays pretty. But it's got the loose material on the end, and then it has a tie. But this isn't Urban Outfitters brand. Okay, Not Your Daughter's jeans, brand new with tags. These have $110 price tag on them. These are a size 2. So if you didn't catch the beginning of this video, this is my haul from yesterday, and they are, I spent $650 and I bought 105 things. So we're just going through them. I love this. This is another thing that I really am glad I got. A Lori Goldstein. This is an extra small full zip cardigan. And the arms are like a faux suede. I'm really bummed that this is an extra small because it's like a grandpa sweater. It's like grandpa meets the ultimate comfort, right? It does have pockets too. And I have 2 of these, but the other one has a little something on the arm. I'm going to wash it. Okay, new with tags, Ralph Lauren cardigan with the gold buttons. I find that the gold button stuff seems to sell pretty well. I think it makes the items look more elegant or fancier or more expensive. So Peruvian Connection is a very expensive sweater brand. And I have sold a couple pieces for $100 or more since I've started reselling. I've never seen this before. I need to look this up. But this is Emerson Street Clothing Company, and it says Peruvian Collection under it. So I don't know if it's just Peruvian something or what, but it's a Virginia University sweater made in Peru, and it's in beautiful condition. It's blue and orange, and it does have Virginia on the. I wish it just said Virginia since I live in Virginia, because then I would wear this. But then people are going to constantly ask me if I went to Virginia for college, and I'm going to be like, no, I went to Ohio Wesleyan. Okay, Victor Costa. This is a vintage brand, but this is a really pretty silk, like stained glass window style print with little sequins on it. And it's just a real pretty sweater. Throw this on my mannequin and sell it. Stupid. Okay. I got Anthropologie, hey, jeans. Or not jeans. These are like joggers with the print on them. And these are a size small. Another thing, let's talk about Anthropologie real quick. If you're not sure, there's a couple of things. One, Anthropologie's tags normally say imported by Anthropologie. So if you look at the material tag, it will say imported by Anthropologie. If it doesn't say that on the tag, the Anthropologie RN number, which every piece of clothing should have an RN number, is 66170. And I've basically memorized that number. So when I'm looking, if you see these kind of fancy artsy-fartsy labels like this with like extra stitching, I don't know if you can see that, but that's usually a telltale sign that that's Anthropologie. So, without having to memorize all the brands of Abercrombie, or God, why do you say Abercrombie? Anthropologie, you can just know that number. And then if you're like, this label looks kind of cute, maybe this is Anthropologie, you just look at that little tag and you'll know. All right, these are Dolce & Gabbana dress pants. They're olive green. They got wide legs. They're nothing exciting, but they're Dolce & Gabbana. So made in Italy, Dolce & Gabbana. You can see that. All right, J. Crew, new with tags, teddy pants. And these are new with tags. Again, these need steamed as well, but they're wide leg, ankle length dress pants, size 6. I love finding new with tags. A lot of people won't buy J. Crew. J. Crew is my #1 selling brand on both platforms of eBay and Poshmark, especially Poshmark. These are Jill Sander dress pants. So they're just pretty boring suit pants. Those are some, if you have really boring pants like this, some words you can use are like career, suiting piece, professional work pants for women, work pants for women, office pants. You can kind of throw in some narrative into your descriptions, adding these keywords in, because a lot of people search like work pants or professional pants or suit pants, suiting pants. Think about the things that you would search for if you were looking for these items, and then build that into your description. I would advise against just writing a bunch of keywords, because Google's kind of caught on to that, especially with like blogging and website. People used to just throw all the keywords in the bottom, and now it needs to be a more natural build into the description and the title. So you could say like, these are the perfect pants for a professional woman in an office environment, blah, 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 blah. And just create like 2 sentences using all of those terms. Okay, this is an example of knowing your tags. I did not know. This is an Anthropologie tag, but I did not know this was an Anthropologie brand. And I didn't really know, I didn't even think that this would be an Anthropologie brand. So, and on the inside, it doesn't say that either. So you got to pay attention to that. Oh, actually, I lied. This is a Free People tag. No, it's not. No, it's Anthropologie. Oh, mixed up. Okay, Another pair of Bexa bands. Oh, here's, okay, so I have another pair of the Bexa bands. Beta bands, whatever these, Beta bands. These are skinny pants, but they're the yoga pants for work. And a pair of Hudson pants. So these are Hudson, what style are these? I don't know. These are Hudsons. They're in good shape. So Hudson dark wash with the boot cut bottom. Oh, St. John, I love you. St. John caviar dress pants, white, excellent condition, wide leg, beautiful. I can't wait. These are like the first thing on the list. Like trying not to even go near them so I don't get a bunch of stains all over them. Okay. I also found, let's see, this St. John sweater. So this is another St. John tag. And I guess I should say it, even though many of you probably don't know it. St. John is not the same as St. John's Bay. St. John is a very high-end, very expensive women's designer collection. St. John's Bay is sold at JCPenney. Very different. This probably retail would be $800 or $900. St. John Bay retail is probably $40. So that's a significant difference. This is what I originally was going to show you. I actually don't even know what this is saying. If you know what this label is, tell me. This is an Anthropologie label. I don't even know what that says, but I knew that this looks like an Anthropologie tag. And sure enough, I looked at the tag and it says imported by Anthropologie. So it pays to study tags, to see them all the time, to know what you are looking for. Because there's plenty of times I know I've probably passed up really great stuff not knowing that it was that Abercrombie was its parent brand. Okay, the last 2 things are, I have a whole bunch of jeans, but they're not very exciting. Again, this is another brand I don't typically pick up, but it's an Alfani. Alfani sold at Macy's. An Alfani sweater. It's in a really pretty blue color with blue teal with like silver accent buttons. It's also an extra large, so it should fit me if it doesn't sell. And I love this blue color, is my favorite color of all. I love it so much. And then lastly, this is a Land's End cardigan that's a size 2X, 20 wide, 22 wide. And what I found is these really nice plus size sweaters do sell pretty well. This just needs a little bit of a washing, but and it, again, it's just a cardigan. So the larger size, like J. Jill, Soft Surrounding, Land's End, those kind of brands, Chico's, people are always looking for really cute, really nice, stylish, plus-sized brands. Okay, the last two things I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to get to your questions. This was a J. Crew bag just shoved with the regular bags. The plastic is still on the inside and actually still has the tag attached, but you can tell it's been used. So I'm just going to polish it up. But it's a really cute J. Crew shoulder bag, like brown leather shoulder bag. And I also ended up getting this Dooney and Burke, like vintage. It's really gross and I need to clean it up. But I want to show you something. So if you buy Dooney and Burke bags, and they're like older styles, they're going to have on the inside, this bag's gross. All right. They're going to have these like Dooney and Burke tags on the inside like this. And they look old and they're stitched. So it's not just like a tag stuck in there. And then on the back of them, on the back of these little tags, I don't know if you can see that, there's a number. So see that number there? You're going to have the, so they're going to say Dooney and Burke Inc. on the one side in blue stitching with a red stitch box around it. And then on the back, it's going to have a number. Most of the bags have that in there. And you'll be able to know, okay, this is a vintage bag. Because I'll tell you a fun story. One time I went thrifting. I'm like, oh my God, I found this beautiful Dooney and Burke bag. And I carried it for a while thinking I had this beautiful vintage bag. And I went to sell it. And the woman on Poshmark said, what is the serial number inside? And I said, I don't know. I went to look inside and there was no tag. So as I was looking at it, the actual duck logo thing fell off the bag. So I was pretty sure someone just glued that duck onto the bag to say it was a Dooney and Burke bag. So I felt like an idiot. But I guess I had thrifted it. So I didn't have to worry about having too much money put out on it. But it was definitely a lesson learned. All right, let me go back through the comments here. All right, I'm going to answer some questions now. So can you say more either on your website or about inventory? I have some videos about my inventory, how I keep it and that kind of stuff. So if you go back and look at some of the other videos, you will be able to find that there. Christian, thank you for joining us. And how long do you wait until you send offers to likers? Great question. Right now, because the dog needs surgery, I've been sending them a lot more frequently. However, normally I wait about 2 weeks before I start sending those. Amy, I am selling on eBay still. So I'm just selling on eBay and Poshmark. How long do you think I must wait to do a sale? I had a weekend and didn't sell anything. I do sales all the time on eBay and I never sell anything. So typically what works for me is promoted listing and best offer. That just seems to be what is working for me right now. Also having, competitive prices, they're not crazy high, to be able to stay in the same price range around what people are searching for. Hi, Jessica. Thanks for coming live. Okay, Christian asked, do you keep track of your offers to likers as far as prices offered each time? So Poshmark doesn't have a way to look at your historical offers that you have sent to likers, but for me, I kind of have a bottom line that I don't ever want to go below unless maybe it's an offer that I get. And so if you have an item for $100 and you send it to your current likers for $80, those people will get it. Then you wait 2 weeks and 10 more people like your item. You can still send the $80 offer on the $100 item, and it will go to the new 10 people. I've actually had success of not continually marketing it down, but sending the same offer to new people. So I typically do $4.99 shipping and 20% off. That's been my sweet spot of how I've been getting sales with the offer to likers. And I just once a week, I've talked about this before, I just do shoes one day, dresses another day, tops another day. I just break it up so each day has a different thing, and then I send the same offer. So any new people that like the shoes that day, or in the last week, they're going to get that same offer. And I do get people who buy it at that offer rather than continually marking down that price. That's just, my little way of doing it. So, let's see. My eBay and my Poshmark, all of my links for everything are always in the description of my videos. So you can get my reseller toolkit. Just go to my website. It has everything I always use, since that was the most frequently asked questions I got were, what bags I use, how do I ship, et cetera, et cetera. So it's Boss Lady, or it's bexabosslady.com/reseller toolkit. And my eBay store and Poshmark store are both Boss Lady Resale. And like I said, when we're done here, I'll add all the links to the bottom. Andrea, I really want to write a book. It's getting there. Where is most expensive to sell, eBay or Poshmark? eBay can be more expensive than Poshmark if you do promoted listings. Poshmark is a flat 20%. Anything over $15 is 20%. Anything less than $15 is $2.95 commission. Do I wear swishy pants? No, not really. I wear primarily sweatpants. I'm kind of a sweatpant addict. Espadrilles are like shoes that are made with, they have like a straw bottom, and they're just slip-on shoes. It's just a style, and they have, that's the style of the shoe. Yeah, braided size. Thank you, Alana. Couponing Stacy, thank you for joining us. Thrifty Bird, no editing, huh? Okay, so BCBG, all right. BCBG is a brand I think they have really cute clothes. They like went out of business, but they're still selling it in Macy's, and they still sell online. There are certain styles that do sell. I find that the suits do still sell, and that's why I buy it. I find that the pretty dresses do sell. Depending on what it is, like I like buying, I think I found some tunics, like a long sleeveless vest type of thing. Those sorts of things. If it's like a pretty item that I can make look pretty and be able to sell it through just the photos, then I'll get it. If it's kind of like a faded or weird style or from the 80s, I won't buy it. Hi, Crystal A. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. So It's All an Illusion said pants are hard to sell. So the most important thing about pants is really being able to get a clear photo of what the pants look like. So I used to lay them down on my kitchen floor. We had the fake wood floor, and I had great natural lighting. Now I hang them on a skirt hanger, and I hang them long ways. So, I just think with the right lighting and the right photos, pants are okay. Plus, make sure you're putting your measurements in for pants so people know like what the rise is, what the waist is, flat, are they wide leg? Are they boot cut? The more information you can put in the description too, like, are they stretchy? They have a big waistband? Are they zip fly, butt fly, whatever? I think that's important. I get my hauls from the thrift store mostly. Let's see. All right. How do you handle lowballers if they keep countering with lowball offers? So I get to the point where if I send you the same counter 3 times, I don't decline, but I stop responding. So I do believe that on Poshmark, they have some weird algorithm that if you keep declining your items, that, it could negatively affect your account. But so I typically will just stop responding. I mean, at that point, they get it that you're not going any lower, else at least I think they do. So, hopefully they'll figure it out. If they're going to keep giving you $10 offers on a $100 item, they're probably not coming up to 85 or whatever your lowest is. Does blocking people hurt you? I have only blocked like 3 people in my entire time on Poshmark. I don't know. I don't know. I only block them if they give me a hard time or they write nasty comments on my thing about my prices. So I don't really know if blocking people hurts you on Poshmark. Yeah, so Stephanie's thread says anything that's in style with any brand will almost always sell. It seems style rules the most. So Poshmark, I just did a video on yesterday, and I posted it about how I price my items, the comps and all of that kind of stuff. One of the things to remember is Poshmark is a very visual appealing, visual selling app. It's like Instagram. The more visually appealing you can make your items, the more people can see themselves wearing it, the more likely they are to buy it. And so, you could have all these boutique items, right? They're really no brand names, these boutique items, but they look cute. They have good model photos, and people are buying them for $30, $40, $50. So it really is, if you can have the item look attractive, look nice, then it sells better. It's just like staging an apartment for real estate. If you have to have a good presentation to be able to command a higher dollar. If you have your jeans on the floor of the bathroom with like wet towels by them, there's I don't know, there's toothpaste dripping down your counter, or you have like a bunch of cigarettes on the floor or on your bedstand. There's dog hair all over your stuff. You're gonna have you're gonna have a lesser chance of selling those items for a higher dollar value. I have sold many items for a higher dollar value than what other people have sold the exact same item for, because I have good lighting, I have good pictures, they're detailed pictures, I have good descriptions. And so my items look like there's a perceived value in when your items look nice, are steamed, are on a mannequin or nicely hanging, or a nice flat light. There's a perceived value that it costs more money than, maybe it should, because you have them look really good. It's why people do catalogs. It's why it's why people can sell stuff on Instagram when you've never heard of them before, because they make really great, beautiful branding, sexy pictures, and they make you want to buy that item. People ask how you make more sales on Poshmark, and the reality is your branding and your store on Poshmark is how you make people buy more stuff. You're a trusted seller, you have good love notes, and you make your items appealing so that people want to buy them. Okay, let's see. Yeah, J. Crew. Again, make sure you're finding the style of the J. Crew. Use the tags for J. Crew. Do I do the 30-minute Poshmark method? No, I've never done that in my entire life. I actually don't even know what the Poshmark 30-minute method is. Let's see. Oh, good. Tara Lori says current J. Crew menswear does well for her. That's awesome. Where did you get all those with tags? At the thrift store. Everything that you saw today, I got at the thrift store. Yeah, I keep all my stuff in bags to get the dogs away from there. So let's see. Yeah, if you have furry dogs, dog hair is definitely a fashion accessory and condiment, right? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I am going to pick up my doggy in an hour and a half from the vet from his surgery for his broken leg. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment on what you like the most in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to do more of these videos, and hopefully you can learn some new stuff from me and I can learn from you as well. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you next time. Bye.